Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. Right, the railway board is back up, the 90 by 100 centimetres, Chapelon-Crosti. There's the completed station. So what I've been doing, I've been measuring for the base of the, took the measurements more or less for the base of the signal box, which will be positioned over here. The shops will be there, the cottages, terraced cottages will be here, houses will be here. The goods depot will be here, and now I'm not running any trains tonight. This large double O, I'm taking measurements with a large double O coach because they're wider and slightly wider and than the HOs to make sure that there's clearance. And you'll see that in this case here I've decided to change the layout slightly. So what am I doing? If you look carefully, here I had some Lima track, 360 I think this is, and I've opted for some Jouef 325mm curve there, because first of all it's tighter and I'm able to make a tighter curve and actually straighten out here and have the goods depot on a straight section of track, and with the steps at this side so I can park lorries and things and trucks and actually make it look better. And then I'm also using, I wanted to use Jouef track. This is Jouef track because the problem is that on some Lima track, in this case here, not all Lima curves, but on some of them, and the chairs, the sleeper chairs, are too tall. It's not the track's okay, so it fits triangle wheels but I've got very deep flanges. The problem are the chairs. Instead of the Jouef track, there's no problems. Mechano track, there's no problems at all. So on this section of Lima track, what was happening? Trundle, trundle, trundle. The Ginty was touching the chairs. So with the Jouef track, I gain double because the curve comes tighter and I'm able to put another section of straight. This is actually a Jouef power track. So I could plug in this Jouef power clip here, but it's missing the cable and it's riveted tight. So either I buy one of these or find one second hand, but this is a rather ungainly item. So what I can do, I can actually solder two cables to this rail here and one here, pull it underneath the cables. There's a space down there, you see. I can actually do my soldering, and this will be the power cable for this short section of siding that comes to the goods depot. This way I'll be able to run two locomotives at the same time. I'll be able to have a locomotive running a train around the layout like that, going into the station siding, going into the stations and so on, and another locomotive which will actually be staying here in the siding, maybe a wee shunting locomotive that'll do the jobs. So in particular in the HO layout, so we'll be able to tell more stories and have more action on a very, very small layout. So that's all for the moment. More things tomorrow. So cheerio and see you next time. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is going to have to relay this track here. Oops. Very clever. Hello. Right. The phone seems to have survived the tumble. We've had a good look at the ceiling. Cheerio and see you next time.